Captain Algebra here, and welcome to week 5 of the weekly Retro Challenge. Before I get into this week's challenge, I want to thank Back in the Day Gamer for hosting last week, Double Dragon. Had a really good turnout, had multiple people joining. So first I just want to say thank you to Captain Saver, Paul, Mega, Retroman, Tessie, Westapo, and the Jab Jab Show for joining in on the fun. But there can only be one winner. And so, in order from worst to first, we had in 7th place the Jab Jab Show with 19,780 points. In 6th place was Stapo with 58,280 points. In 5th place, the host, Back in the Day Gamer, with 61,650 points. Now him and everyone after him actually beat the game, so then we had to just look at points. Then 4th, myself, Captain Algebra, with 70,900 points. In 3rd place, Paul, Mega Retroman Testy with 75,840 points. 2nd place, Brothers Forge with 107,750 points. And in 1st, with an awesome score of 129,210 points, Captain Saver. So there you go. Thanks for joining. A lot of fun this week. But it's my turn, and we're going with one of my favorite games on the NES, Nightmare on Elm Street. So your challenge, should you choose to accept it, is you get 1 quarter, no continues, to get as far as you can. And if we have a tie, it'll go down to who had the highest score. Okay? So, hope you can join in. Let's see how I did. Here are my highlights. Alright, welcome to week 5 of the weekly Retro Challenge. This is Captain Algebra with this week's challenge for A Nightmare on Elm Street on the NES. Probably one of my favorite LJN games. They get a lot of bad rap, but they're not all bad. So let's get this started, see how well I can do. I know a lot of people complain about how confusing this game is, but just a little bit of trial and error, you figure it out. There's not a ton of places you can go right in the beginning. In fact, there's I think, let's see, there's the 3 houses, there's the high school, there's Freddy's house, there's the junkyard, and the cemetery. I think that's it. So through trial and error, you're going to eventually figure out where you got to go. But it starts out, you got to go through these 3 houses, but it changes the order every time. And so it's never going to be the same 2 playthroughs in a row. And then when you do, once you find the house that you got to go into, you got to go around and collecting all of the bones that you see me grabbing. So you can see that up in the top underneath Nightmare on Elm Street, that's your counter. So now that I've got 0 left, I can go down into the basement of the first house. Just get a couple more points by killing this guy. And then you go to the second part of the stage, which you got to collect more bones. And then once you collect all the bones and you get to the end, you fight the boss. And there you go, it's done. Pick up the key and move on. So there's one more house to the right, and there's the one to the left that I started at, so I'm just going to go left first. Like I said, you don't know which house it's going to be. And it's not like it's that challenging to get there. You just got a couple enemies you can punch, or you can just jump over if you want. And there you go. Chose right. So then the second one gets a little bit tougher. You can see that first bat just came out of the rafters. So they're a little more unpredictable now, which can be kind of annoying. You see that guy just came from the bottom. And then just like the last time where he went into the basement, this time you're in the attic for the second round of this level. Controls can be a little slippery. That's probably the worst part of this game, if you ask me. I don't know if you're throwing like a spear or a javelin. There you go. Another extra life. So then I gotta go to the 3rd house, and here's the 3rd house before you start going to some other parts of the game, like the junkyard, the cemetery, the high school. I believe one of them's Freddy's house. Do hurt you. And there you go. You can go up to the next part of the level. You can see I'm getting different cards this time, so that means instead of just the athlete, I'll get the ninja and the warrior, or ninja and the wizard in this one. These guys are very annoying. They drop those damn rocks. Shoot. I don't know, I think LJN did a very good job with this game. I know not all licensed games are good. And then we can go back to the hole and the next part of this level. And all the pieces are caught. Oops. There we go, our fight with Freddy. Ah, shouldn't have went for it. And there we go. And there we go, reach the junkyard. And then these levels are tougher than the houses. You're gonna see it's kind of tough to see some of the bones. They'll be on like the hood of those cars. Right in the tire there. Back. You can jump and kill the enemies, but it's not always easy. There we go. This part isn't fun. It's hard to get that dream. Should be almost dead. There you go. It's hard enough when you use all three of them. All right. All of the bones collected. There we go, a little fight with Freddy. And boom. This is how... Yep. Alright. Shoot. This is a part or this stage I've never actually made it past. Because there was one part I literally used 2 sets of lives on because it couldn't make a jump. So I was kind of frustrated. So I'll probably talk less and less as I'm going. Shoot. So I can try and focus. Ah, what a waste of a life. And there's a sleep meter. I don't know what happened to that guy. I'm really starting to mess this up. But this is only my second run. So we do, as a reminder, you do get 3 cold runs. So if I'm not happy with this, I can give it one more go. Looks like we one bone left. There it is. I'm not happy that I'm still in Dream World though. As soon as you start hearing, shoot, Freddy's music, that means he's coming. I thought I hit him. You can hear Freddy's music, so hopefully I'll find a coffee cup soon. Ah! All right. Shoot. There it is. Died on Freddy. So there you go. Did a pretty good job. Got to the Freddy's house, but then just made too many stupid mistakes. Wasn't the best I've done in that game, but it was a pretty good run. The game gets pretty tough as you go. You just got to be really patient. So I hope you enjoyed the video. Like I said, please join in. If you don't have the game, emulating is fine. Just remember not to use save states, no turbo controllers or anything like that. And all you gotta do is post a video, link it in my comments below, and I'll let everyone know to watch it. And next week, Brothers Forge will be in on being the host, and they'll have the next game for you, and they'll let you know the results of this week. So thanks for watching. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and until next time, this is Captain Algebra, signing off.